Hi you guys, welcome to Sew on Wednesday. I'm just barely squeezing this video in for Wednesday video because it's late in the evening. It's about 5 o'clock and I'm just now getting around to filming this. I've had a busy day. I've been out of the house running some errands and I just got home a little while ago and I thought, well, maybe before supper I can do a quick video and give you guys a quick update on what I've been doing the last few days. So I hope you guys are all well. Welcome to my sewing room. I've got the windows open so it's a little bright in here, and I'm using a new phone to record my video with, so I hope it turns out okay. It's a little bit fancier, so I think I pushed the right buttons to get this going, so let's get started. Okay, well, I like to start my videos off. If I've gone shopping, I like to share that with you first thing. So I did go shopping again this week, and I went to Joann's, and I wanted to show you that I bought some fusible featherweight interfacing. And the reason I bought this is that the big project bag I was telling you guys about that I'm going to be making for my Christmas in July project, that's quite large, 16.5 by 16.5. The batting is not going to be enough thickness for it to stand a little bit, to give it some body. So I'm going to be adding some interfacing to it too, to make it, you know, have a little bit of body so it doesn't just fall over. So I went and bought this, and it's the kind that you iron on. So I'm going to be using that, and I bought 2 packages of that. So that's what I bought at Joann's for my project bag, the really big one. And then I bought a whole bunch of DMC threads. The Christmas in July project, cross stitch that me and Carolyn's going to be doing, requires a lot of threads, and I've already been buying some, and I decided, okay, you know what, I'm just going to go buy the rest of them and get it over with. And plus I had made a new purchase that it's a new pattern I'm going to show you guys that requires quite a bit of thread. So I went and bought, let me just show you the receipt. Look at this receipt. That's just one of them. Here's the other one. This is all just from Joann's. Then I had to go to Michael's because Joann's didn't have all the threads, but I'm getting them all 20% off. I had a 20% off coupon at Joann's. I had a 20% off coupon at Michael's. And then I had to go to Hobby Lobby. That was the last store I went to. And the reason being is because I wanted to use my coupons to get it, you know, get the good sale price. But I was missing still about 6 of them, so I went ahead and went to Hobby Lobby because I wanted to get them bought and done with for my big project in July, and the project I just bought, the pattern that I'm fixing to show you guys, which is so darling. So let me show you all this DMC thread first. Well, I can't even show it all, there's so much, but it's a lot of it. Let me just put it like that, and the rest of it's in the bag. Can you believe that? These projects are going to be, they're going to be so beautiful, the patterns, I'm telling you. So beautiful, because it's requiring a bunch of threads, and it's going to be solid coverage, so it's going to be lovely. And I'm going to be sharing with you right now this pattern I just bought. I just bought this. This is a PDF file download I bought. And you can get a hard copy too if you want to pay the extra money. But isn't this darling? This is by Heaven and Earth Designs, the Tory Box ornament. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so, so cute. I just love the colors. I just love this little doll and the teddy bear. I just love everything about it. So this is a solid coverage. So I'm stepping out on this one. This one is a little bit a bigger project that I'm used to doing. Like I said, I've only been cross stitching for a while now. So this would be my biggest project today for me to work on. And it being solid coverage, that's going to be different too. The finished size is 10 inches by 10 inches on this. And it takes 88 DMC colors. So that's fairly large, and that's a large amount of threads too. So this is not the only thing I'm stepping out on. I'm going to try 18 Ada cloth count instead of the 14. You guys know I love to use 14. Well, I'm trying 18 with this. So I'm going to be doing it on 18 count and using white. That's what they recommended. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I can't wait to get it started. I may wait till July. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide if I want to start this now or just wait a few more months. So, of course, I will let you know. I will keep you posted. Okay, Harrietta update. I have got her finished, except for one thing. Let me show you. See that little bow? I forgot to put that bow on, so I need to do that. But here she is. She's a little bit wrinkled because I didn't have time to iron her. Press her out for you guys. But isn't she darling? I just love her. She turned out so, so adorable. And I like the colors I picked out. I think they look good too. So anyway, so there she is. She's finally done, Harrietta. It took me about a month. I started her the 1st of March. And I finished her the 1st of April. So I've got it written down in a book. I don't have the book in here, but actually the date I started on her and the date I finished her. But it was about 4 weeks. But she's adorable. So Brenda Gervais, she makes the cutest patterns, doesn't she? So I just love that. So there's Harrietta, my little bunny. All I need to do is put that little bow around her neck and she'll be done. So anyway, it's always a good thing when you get one finished, right? Okay, let me see what else I've got here to show y'all. Oh, this one, Cottontails. I showed you guys last week my Cottontails. Cottontails cupcakes. Oh, it's so late in the day. I'm having a hard time talking. Cottontail cupcakes. And I just did this part and some of the jelly beans. So let me show you what I've done the past few days. I got a little bit further on her. On it. I'm so tired. I need to go cook supper and eat. I wanted to do this really quick. I wanted to do this video, so hang in there with me. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the way that's coming out. I got the cupcake done, this one over here, and I got part of the egg. I've got like 3 or 4 rows of pink to put right there. But I think it's turning out really good. I'm doing this on 14 count Ada, and ivory is the color of the Ada cloth. I just love the colors. They're so bright. I just love springtime. Who doesn't love springtime, right? Springtime is just one of those seasons that everything is so green and so bright and colorful. All the trees are blooming and the roses and the flowers are blooming. It's just a beautiful time of year. I just love it. And I love the pastels. So I'm having a good time with this one. And this next one I haven't shown you guys in a while. It's Be Mine, the Valentine one that I started. This one. And the last time I showed you, I had just started down here on the bottom of her dress. And since then, I've gotten all the way across the top right here, like a little line right there, that part below. I'm just below her heart, this little heart that she's holding. And I just now started on the little boy's pants, the lower part right here, down. So I did get all this done across, going down, and part of this part. So I'll show you. And I love the shading on this. This has a lot of color changes, a lot of thread changes, and that's what makes it so beautiful. Let me take it out of the hoop for you guys to see. It's a little wrinkled, but that's how it is when you're working on a project here. It's 8 o'clock, it's really wrinkled. But there it is. I just love that. And like I said, this is the bottom part of the little boy. It's hard to tell what it is. It don't look like much, does it? But it's going to look like something soon. I just got to add some more threads. But I just love the shading on this. I really do. So that's how much I've done on Be Mine. I just do a little bit at a time. One stitch at a time to get you there. And this one's got so many color changes, like I said, so many thread changes, that I'm going to kind of show you part of my little pattern here. That I just use a marker and I mark it as I go. So when I sew a few stitches, I just mark it, because some of the threads are so similar in color that it's hard to tell which ones you've done, which ones you haven't. So with anything that's using multiple threads and a lot of color changes, that's how I'm doing it. I'm marking it. That's the only way I know how to do it. So to keep up with what I'm doing and not messing it up, because I don't want to have to frog it. That new word I've learned, frog it, right? Rip it out. I don't want to have to rip it out. So that helps me from me having to rip things out. So that, and Marshmallow World. Haven't shown you guys this in a long time. Remember Marshmallow World? I started this back, well, you know, I don't even remember where I started this. Maybe it was in January? I'm not sure. I don't have my book, like I said, in here. But anyway, I started it at, you know, the beginning of the year. And the last time I showed you, I had just did this part down here. Well, since then, I've gone up to here, and I'm over here now working on it. I've got it sectioned out, you know, half and half. So that's how I've got it sectioned out. And let me show you what I've done. Isn't that darling? Oh my goodness, I just love the pinks in this and the pastel colors. It does look like a Marshmallow World, right? So over here, I'm working on right this spot. And then when I get this done, I'm going to go to another section. I'll show you, I've got it all sectioned off by quarters there. 4 little squares. So I'll pick probably the bottom part over here to work on once I get that done. But that's what's going on with Marshmallow World right there. And it's going to be a pretty nice size piece when I get done. But I'm having fun with it. And like I said, I love the colors. I love pink. Pink's my favorite color. So anything with pink in it, people, I'm doing it. So anyway, now this next thing I'm going to show you guys is something a little different. I've made these stockings. Actually, this is the 14th stocking kit I have made for my family, from the grandparents, for me and my husband, for our children, for our grandchildren. And I have one grandchild, should I say, and I've got one coming. And we just found out that we're going to have a little girl. So I've got a Christmas stocking I'm starting to work on for her for this Christmas. And I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. These are these kits. Isn't that adorable? You can buy these kits at Hobby Lobby, or Michael's used to sell them. And you can probably get them online. But this is one I had for a while. And anyway, it's perfect for us having another little grandbaby, and it being a little girl to make, because it's a little girl angel. So I started working on this, and I'm going to keep you guys posted. It's probably going to take me a few months to get it done. Normally it takes me 3 to 4 months to do it, because all these pieces have to be cut out. It's felt, and all the pieces have to be cut out, hand embroidered, sequences have to be attached and everything. So, but isn't this darling? I just love it, and I'm just so excited about making it. So I wanted to show you. Let me show you real quick. I got this much done. I did the embroidery around the edge, all the way around the edge, the zigzag hand embroidery, all hand sewed. That's the only thing. That's the thing about these kits. They're all, you have to sew everything by hand. Every little piece is sewn by hand. And they supply the sequences, the threads, everything you need to do the whole kit. So, and the needles, 2 types of needles, one for embroidery thread and one for beading. So, and the sequences. So it's a really nice kit, and it makes a beautiful stocking and an heirloom, really, for whoever you're making it for. So anyway, I'll show you what I got done. Here it is. Like I said, I got the embroidery done around it. And I started working on the sequences up here. The next step was, the first step was to do the embroidery. Then the next step is to add the sequences to the green part. So I'm starting to do that, and that's going to take a while to do, but it's going to be really darling. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on my little Christmas stocking I'm working on too. Since I'm working on it during the week, I just kind of put my cross stitch away for a little while, and I'll work on this for a little while, and we'll see how far I get. But I've got till, Christmas to get it done, so hopefully I started soon enough, so I will have it done. So anyway, so that's what's going on with that. Okay, I don't have a freebie with this week because I didn't have time to look for one, but I'm looking over there. I thought I did have time to look for one. I might have one over. You know what? I can't remember where I put it. Oh well, you have to wait next week for the freebie, okay? But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Like I said, this is late in the day, so I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. And I will see you in a few days, and you guys be blessed. And I'm going to go cook supper. So I better go now, and God bless you guys. Bye.